At point guard, day number 12. At forward, number 20.
Welcome. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. And for the Hawks. And Greg, taking a look at this one here tonight, the clash at the guard positions really stands out.
No question about it. Both teams rely heavily on their backcourts to get it done, and I'm interested to see which backcourt brings it tonight.
And he drops it in from the low post.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
And the basket is good.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
For three, sinks the three-pointer.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
They get a hand on it. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. LGA for the Bulls. It's been a struggle to find consistency the past few seasons.
It's been a one step forward, one step back kind of situation. That they don't need to set their sights on a title yet. They just have to establish that winning culture.
And he knocks down the first one. Good on both.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Connects from three-point range.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
It's good.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Chicago with the ball. The Bulls have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Bulls shooting their first free throws of this game.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
Down low to stop the run. No good on the layup.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoided fouling and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Off target with his 3. Chicago leading by 4. The 19-foot shot, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Deflects the pass. Over to the wing. Rebound, Atlanta.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
To the paint. 1:33 left to play in the first. Misses the layup. The Hawks trail by 6.
And we've seen some pretty impressive things from Alperon Şengün.
Yeah, young fella already has a record to his name. The youngest center to get at least 30 points, 15 rebounds, and 5 assists in one game. You want to know who the previous record holder was, Greg? Listen, I got you. It was Shaq.
Hits the jumper in space.
And with that one, it ends an 11-0 run by Chicago.
.50 seconds left to play here in the first. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. From outside the arc, hits it from three-point range. He has 5.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter. And at last, they get one to fall.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
That's tipped. Here's Freeman, and he jams it with authority.
A fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. It's Chicago as they end the
Bulls, 16.
and getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
So for Chicago right now.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
And he dunks it down.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. And he makes good on the layup. He has 6.
You love it when a big man has those soft hands. Rarely any problem converting that close to the rim.
Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a play, and he does it without fouling.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Richard, we've all heard about some of the unwritten rules between players. Any examples you can speak on?
Well, you don't want to be out there injuring each other. I think one of the biggest unspoken rules is you got to be very, very careful when a guy takes off, how you hit them. That is something you learn at a very early age in basketball.
And the shot goes in. The Hawks trail by 7. Off on the layup. Chicago's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And he drives in, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And textbook. I mean, that move to the lane, you got to tip your hat on that.
Well said, Greg. And Clark with some major elevation on the slam. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Atlanta again missing.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
There's the drive. Got a hand on it, and they'll keep possession. There's the steal. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. 10 points for him.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
Lots of room. And he gets it to go.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
Let me hear you make some noise.
1:53 left in the second quarter. Nailed from three-point land. And the Bulls lead by 10.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
The Bulls leading by 10. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
Got it. He's now 3 for 5 from the field.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Inside. Tries again. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. 10 points for him.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the three ball.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
No good on the fadeaway.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
To the middle. Rebounded by the Hawks. One second left, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Thank you, David, and we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. They stayed within arm's reach in that opening. And that's going to do it for our...
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Chicago leading by 7. Chicago shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. The first free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Atlanta's shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. So the Bulls 5 right now. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Chicago's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. That one good for 2. 12 points for him.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Left block shot on the way, and that one goes long. The Bulls leading by 11. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that number.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Releases. No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot. From 11 feet away. Rebound by the Hawks. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA has relaxed the rules that prohibited scouting high school games. With some one-and-done players sitting out their lone college season or getting hurt, the teams needed the chance to scout them even earlier. Also, with these new pro-youth leagues where NBA scouting is permitted, the sense was there was an inconsistency that needed to be remedied. Kevin?
Yeah, makes sense. DA, thanks. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Buries the long-range jumper.
And it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Off target with the jump hook.
And the defense was all over him once he got in close. Didn't want him to get too comfortable.
The Hawks trailed by 14. To the hoop, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. The Hawks have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And take a look back at last season, and what a season it was for them from the free throw line. 82% as a group.
First free throw is good. So he gets them both. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. To the paint. An easy 2 points on the layup. And the Bulls lead by 14.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Basket good. He has 7.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Out to the wing. Shot clock at 6. The 17-footer. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Atlanta calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Yeah, we can see over here, the coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
Hawks trail by 14. No good off the back of the rim. For Chicago, they've gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Rebound by the Hawks. Throws it up high.
And hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter. Goes up from the top of the key. That's good on the jump shot. He's back at 16. The Hawks have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Six to shoot. Can't cash in from close range.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
From deep three-point land. And so it's Chicago, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. Back right after this. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. The Hawks trail by 14. Five on the clock. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor. And Chicago has possession. And for Chicago. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. And the Bulls lead by 14. Takes a 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
And the Bulls call timeout here. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan talking to his team. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. We have to play like we're tied. They want their team to sustain that level of effort and see how it works out. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Chicago needs to get a shot off. Rebound, Atlanta. Down low. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Chicago leading by 11. Picked him clean. To the inside. Can't throw it down with one hand.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession. When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Fires from 14, and once again off the mark by Atlanta.
and smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
That's how you play it. Does a good job of getting into the shooter's airspace.
The Hawks trailed by 13 to the paint. That one drops for him.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
Bulls have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. That's tipped. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Good on the three-point shot.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
The Bulls leading by 14. Offline with his three.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
Bulls have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. .131 left in the game. Nice persistence to tip it back up and in.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Chicago.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
1:10 left here in the fourth quarter. Rebound, Atlanta. To the middle. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. 54 seconds left in the fourth. Goes up at the stripe. Headshot off. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
It's a shame, really. If they've been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
A shot, no good.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Luka, you played well and you got the win. So what made the difference?
Yeah, I think we had a great game. You know, I think it was a great game today. You know, we step up together, play good defense, and it was a great win.
Thanks for your time, man. Appreciate it. Kevin, back to you.
Much appreciated, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.